Hello and welcome to our Mexican cooking class. I'm Kimberly Gannier, I'm your Epicure consultant, and tonight I'm going to show you how you can get your dinner on the table in 20 minutes. So if you want to set a timer, go ahead. But first off, make sure you have, I'm always going off screen, a pen and a paper. Take notes, have some water, a drink, cocktail, and let's get started. Okay, what we're doing is we're focusing on the Good Food Real Fast Mexican meal kit, which comes with a digital recipe plan for 28 recipes. You have the poco picante, the guacamole, the fajita seasoning, and the enchilada, which is so yummy. But we're having dessert too. I wish you could be here in the kitchen so you could taste everything as we cook it, but that's okay. You got it. Let me grab the milk and the bowl. You always want to put your bowl in the refrigerator to chill ahead of time. I have learned in the last couple weeks is that you really want, I forgot a whisk too, sorry. You always want to make sure that use a metal or a glass bowl because they will chill a lot better than a plastic one. So this is our pudding, because dessert always comes first, and our nice scissors. But we use a coconut sugar, which has a lower glycemic index, so it's healthier. We only have, oops, I forgot how many sugars. Of course, I can't even find the sugars. Oh, we only have 8 grams of sugar, and if you check out those store-bought ones, you're going to find that they have like 18, 17. Now I'm going to use our Prep Pro bowls. They come in a set of 4 with these lovely silicone lids. I use them, and what I'll do tonight is I'll portion out the pudding in half-cup servings, which is a serving size, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. So the measurements are right on the edge. If I fill it right to the top, it's a cup. I was going to say 2 cups, but we need 2 cups. For it, I'm using an oat milk, so it works wonderfully. You can use, a dairy milk. You can use rice milk, almond milk, coconut milk. I've used them all. And basically, you're just going to whisk it for a couple minutes or until the pudding is dissolved. So we don't have any dyes, and like I said, we are sugar conscious, and everything that we have at Epicure is 100% gluten-free, nut-free. The only nut we have in our factory is coconut. So if you happen to be allergic, that would be the only thing you have to worry about. Okay, so I've just got this stirred up. All of our packets, I call these our meal solutions, so this would be my dessert solution. You have on the back here, you just look, and whatever's in bold is what else you need other than this packet. And all of them come with 1 to 3 recipes on the back. So this one you could make fudgicles in the summer or winter if you like. You could make a Mexican by just adding a pinch of chipotle or cinnamon. You could do mocha. Substitute 1 cup of the milk for coffee. Okay, so let me put this in the fridge and I'll see how nice and liquidy it is. I'm going to show you in a few minutes. It usually only takes 10 minutes to set up, but in a few minutes I'll show you that. Okay, so, oops, milk's got to go in. So I said we're making fajitas tonight. So the recipe, and how many times will I say so tonight? The recipe is right on the back here. You put a pound of thinly sliced chicken or beef, an onion. And normally at classes I don't do, but we're in my home tonight, and so added some onion, and then I cut up 2 peppers. You can see right on top there, that's our onion and peppers, and the chicken is, let me scoot it away. Do you see that there? It's just a little bit of it, but once I mix in the ingredients. Now I want to show you, let's see. Okay, I have made 1 batch of fajitas out here, but I want to show you, look how full that is. It is full to the brim, and it takes 2 tablespoons seasoning. This is our 4-in-1 measuring spoon. They're the best. Love it. So we got a tablespoon here, teaspoon, half teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon on that side. And look, they fit right into the jar. So there's 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. I put a little extra in there, but that isn't gonna hurt anything because it's just gonna give it a little more flavor. Take one of our utensils. I love them. They are, again, this is our multi-purpose steamer. It is made out of food grade silicone, so it's not gonna leach anything into your food, and it can go into the oven, into the freezer. Do not put it on an open flame or a burner, but it goes up to 425 degrees, as well as do our spoons, our utensils, which I will show you in a minute. Okay, so I've got this stirred up. So now, into the sink, because I don't like to cross-contaminate. But look, see, there's the chicken and the peppers, and all I did was put in 2 tablespoons of fajita seasoning. Okay, multi-purpose steamer. We are steaming without oil, without water. It's using its own juices to cook it. So it's gonna keep all its nutrients, all the vitamins right in it. And I can pick this up, but I always recommend at least using, hot pads when you take it out. But we've got a nice grip here, 3 steam holes, so when you're opening it, you open it away from your face. Let's see, what else I'm forgetting? I'm gonna stick it in the microwave. So this was a pound of chicken breast, and I'm gonna cook it somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes. Every microwave is different. So I always say start out with 5 minutes, because by doing that, you're not gonna overcook it, because you can always put it back in and turn it again. Okay, so let's go back to this is a clean one, just for demonstration. Our utensils, pro utensils, love them. Like I said, food grade silicone, but they're stainless steel based. Look at that, very little give, but it has a perfect edge that you don't need a ladle. I mean, not a ladle, spatula. So it'll scrape it out clean. Love it, up to 425. You can use it right there in the pan while you're cooking. You don't have to worry about burning. Now, Epicure is a 24-year-old company, so next year, 2022, will be our 25th anniversary. And we are very proud of it, because Sylvie started out just wanting to she was a working mom and wanted to get dinner on the table without having to go through fast food, without all the additives. One other thing I'll say about our seasoning mix is we don't there's no fillers in here. Did you see the never ever list? Nothing in it, 100% gluten free. This one is 100% sodium free too. Yeah, so no sodium. So anyone that's worried about that, but it's full of flavor. It has spices and chili powder and cilantro and onion and garlic and mustard flour and everything, but there's no anti-caking. So it may, in the Northwest here, we get a little bit of moisture, so you just break it up with the spoon. Okay, this is our 4-cup prep bowl. It comes with a lid as well. And I've already put the guacamole, the avocados in here. I left the pits because that does keep it from browning a little bit. I bought them at the store today, and they're a little overripe, but that's okay. They'll still work. Now I'm gonna mash this up, and I'm using our meat separator. Look at that, 3 nice fins, nice and sharp. This one will only go up to 325 degrees, but it's so easy to clean because the width in here is so easy, and it's dishwasher safe. I have a little indentation up here for my thumb, and I can just go ahead and chop this up like so. See, it's just chopping it up so easily. And again, this is the guacamole seasoning. It calls for 2 avocados. I'm gonna grab a spoon out of here for stirring it up. And you know what's nice about our steamer is you saw I prepped right in it. I'm cooking in it, and I can serve right from it. Ooh, I just realized I forgot my tortillas. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. Now for the guacamole seasoning, it calls for, I think it's 3 tablespoons. Yeah, 3 tablespoons dip mix. And again, now how many times have you gone into the fridge to take a dip or a guacamole or something you have purchased and it's gone bad? here it's made fresh at the time. And if I only had one avocado, I could have cut it down to a tablespoon of guacamole seasoning, or a tablespoon and a half. Well, I just ran out. So it's 2.5 tablespoons. But there you go, and I'll just put that on my order for this month. Yeah, so and that's the nice thing about working for this company. I can just get my groceries every month at a small discount. Well, 25%. It starts out at 25%, but that's a lot when you're thinking. Now, I'm a family of 2. My daughter's out of the house now, so it's just Steve and I. So by making it fresh, I can make it portion size. Oh, that's so good. Now I'm just going to set it aside. Oh, I always forget. You want to add some lime because it acts as a preservative, but it's also kind of like a salt agent. It gives it, if you're one that loves salt, but you can't have it, or you just want to eat healthier, you have this. This is our citrus press. Green is for lime, yellow is for lemon. And so what it's going to do is I'll squeeze it. Look how nice and easy that is to squeeze. And no seeds, no pulp in there. Dang, I ate off that spoon. Luckily, my silverware drawer is right here. I'll just stir that lime in there. And I love lime. You know, when I buy tortilla chips, I get them with a little bit of lime on them. Okay, there you go. Oops, now I have to take another spoon. Oh my God. Oh, that lime is fresh. Okay, look at this. I've already made the guacamole. I've made the chocolate pudding. I'm gonna check the fajitas. They've been in for 5 minutes. And remember, because of every microwave, the wattage is different. You just watch that. Oh, look at that. I think I'm gonna go a couple more minutes. Doesn't that look good? Oh, that looks good. Oh, I don't have another spoon. Don't ever use anything metal with a sharp edge in yours. And because this is, there's a little bit of raw chicken still in here, I wouldn't, I just throw this in the sink. Because I know we're talking about being time saving on dishes, but when it's raw meat, I don't. So I'm gonna stick that in. And you see I lifted it away from me with the steam holes away so I don't get a facial tonight. And now I can just pop it back in for 2 more minutes, which really is the right amount of time for us. So I've made the guacamole, fajitas are almost done. Now let's make some salsa. I'm gonna grab myself another 4-cup prep bowl, and you just grab some diced tomatoes. I buy petite diced because I like it a little smaller. You know what's wonderful about our poco picante? Is that you can zhuzh it up. You can add mango, you can add pineapple, you can add corn or black beans into it. But tonight we're just gonna have straight poco picante. So it calls for a can. And I think in Canada, this says 14.5, but they do theirs a little larger. And calls for 2 tablespoons. Now, if you don't like spicy, go back to 1 tablespoon because this has a nice bite to it. My husband loves it, but he loves spicy. So that's the way it is. I mean, you have opened your favorite salsa in there and it's gone bad, or your husband brings home spicy and you don't care for spicy, or he doesn't care. So you make it appropriate for the person. The other thing I want to say is this is a mix, salsa mix, you want to shake it up. And I know I don't think I have enough in this one. Oh, there's our thing, our 4-in-1. There's 1. Yeah, I don't have quite 2, but I really wanted to show you. Dump that in. You can tell that we use our good food, real fast meal a lot. But now I'm going to show you. I'm opening up our poco picante. Do you see how full that is? It is full to the edge. You're not paying for empty packaging. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit because I've already got there. I've already had like 1.5 tablespoons instead of sticking my jar in there. So again, you're not paying for air. You're paying for full spices. Let me stir this up. And there I've got salsa. And while, you know, if you're not, you can make this ahead of time. And the longer it sits, the more hydrated those herbs become and full of flavor. Full of flavor. Look, there I've got my salsa. I'm not gonna add anything extra tonight. Let me grab a lid, cover that up, and we'll check on the fajitas. Oops, did I get it on there? And you can freeze in these bowls. You can microwave in them. I haven't put them in the oven. I have to check on that one. Let's check these fajitas. Okay, the fajitas are done. We have been taping for 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, that other 5 minutes would have been the time. Look at that, doesn't that look good? Now this is what I'm gonna show you. Because remember, I didn't add any water, any fluid of any sorts or oils. So you squeeze this like this, and look at that, can you see that? Whoop, I should have used hot pads because this is hot. There, look at the juices that are left over. I mean, there's more in there, but just for video time, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna cover this back up because I didn't take out my tortilla shells and stuff, and I don't want to eat on top in front of you because it would fall all over my shirt. Couple things as I grab these. Epicure makes fabulous gifts. I've already made my Christmas list out and I'm putting everyone's names on it. Okay, well, I don't have tortillas. Shame on me. I mean, I found this one, but I don't want to open it because I prefer to have mine as a salad. I don't use the tortilla shell. But one thing I want to share with you: have you seen the our colander, our collapsible colander yet? I forgot to grab that out too. Okay, this is our collapsible colander. You know, let me flatten it out. Look, this is how it stores, just like that. But you could get those nice big flour tortillas. I'm allergic, so that's why I don't have them in the house. And you can put it in here, nice and easy, heat it up in the microwave, and then you have a taco bowl or things like that. So look at that, dinner is ready. Again, we didn't make the enchiladas. I'm gonna show you the pudding in a second, and I have a few things to, let's check and see if the pudding, because we have been a little sooner. Oh yeah, look at that. It still needs to set a little bit, but it's firming up. Oh, I forgot my food toppers. Go Crunch, and where's my summer berry? Yes, I had a lot of that in there. We have some whole food toppers, which adds fiber to it. So I would either sprinkle the summer berry or the Cocoa Crunch on them. Oh, okay. Put a little bit of whipped cream on it and sprinkle these on, and they're yummy. Okay, let me make sure let me check my list here. We talked about the guacamole, you know, like you can make one avocado if it's just for one person and just cut the recipe down. Same thing with your salsa, your tomatoes. I'll freeze, and actually because my husband has to go out of town for overnight, so I'll probably freeze half of this and then make a tortilla soup with the rest of it that I don't eat tonight for dinner. And everything, our meals that we make, we make a lot of soups this time of year, and I can freeze them, portion them out for his lunch, my lunches, and freeze them. And okay, let's see my notes. I always have my notes so I don't forget. I'm not going to keep you much longer here. Okay, so we did the 4-in-1, the cleaning, the utensils, Prep Pro, and remember there's no dyes. So you're going to get a natural color, natural flavor. Now, I do tell people as you're switching over to a low sodium or no sodium. So again, I'm going to look here. I wrote it down. 46% of our product is no sodium. We do sell a sea salt, and sometimes I tell them, you know, put either some lime on it, or my husband, he'll put a hot sauce, or you can just even sprinkle some, grind some salt on it, and that helps. It helps you transition to where you're actually tasting. I myself don't need it. It's full flavor. It's so yummy. So when you place an order, you're gonna unlock the host rewards. We love to spoil our hosts, and your host tonight will get all kinds of things. Please post any questions you have below this video, and I will get on there and answer them for you. We have many ways, you know, I consider myself a non-cook, so Epicure has saved my life, that we have 3 weeks of meals each month. This month we have the Merry Month of Meals, and it is a 3 or 4 week plan. Gives you a shopping list, gives you directions. Same with when you buy the meal kits. The Mexican one, it'll give you a 28 recipes. It'll give you a shopping list that you'll need. So it's just right there. We want to make your meal times efficient. We have good Mexican real food, we have good Greek, and we have good Asian. So when you host, you get to choose which menu you want to try out. I wish we could have been there in person, but you know, this COVID has kind of boggled things down. Okay, couple additions I want to tell you. We love the chipotle aioli. So we would, you know, mix that up and we can use it as a sauce over it. I am starting to eat more plant-based meals, and so we have Easy Peasy taco, which is fabulous. It's a pea protein, and you hydrate it for 5 minutes in hot water, and it has that texture of ground beef, but it's so yummy. It is, you know, and I've taken it to classes, and you know, you can't tell it's not real meat because it tastes so good and the texture's there. So this is something that I would be eating and everything. Another thing is, like I said, I like to have my fajitas, my tacos as a salad. The Poco Picante has a recipe for a salad dressing on my website if you go to the recipes. So I will make up some of that. So tomorrow for my lunch, I'll be having another fajita salad, which is yummy. Now, Epicure. There are 3 ways, but I like to say 4 ways you can Epicure. First, you can become a consultant like me. I just cook dinner for my family every night, or I cook dinner for your family and friends, wherever you are. And it's usually, this steamer has saved my bacon. I grow a garden, and so, you know, August, September, I have in October, lots of tomatoes. So as we're doing yard cleanup or just hiking or something, we come home, want a quick lunch, I can put 5 slices of bacon in that, and it crisps it up in, I think it's a couple minutes. I don't remember exactly. Love it. But I will never boil potatoes again because I can, oh, where is my chicken? Here, you gotta look at this. It's so good. And it will stay warm in here. I'm gonna show you forever and ever because, oh, it's really good. But all you do is wash your potatoes, dice them up, put them in here without water, and steam them. Now, I hope you checked out the video because it kind of explains how healthy, well, it does explain how healthy it is to microwave your food in a sealed, healthy container so you're not leaching anything into it. And there's been studies done at Harvard, and I think it's the Cancer Society has done it as well, as how healthy it is to do that. Okay, so back to, you can choose to host your own class. We could do Greek, Italian, well, Italian's a little tough, but we could do Italian, Asian, or Mexican. You can become a consultant. Boy, I'm stumbling on my words. You could host your own gathering, invite your friends over, or we could do it online like this and make some yummy food. I usually ship some samples to my host. Or you can just be a customer that orders every once in a while, fills their thing. But I have a fabulous Good Food Club. And your orders from this class automatically qualify you for starting the Good Food Club. And basically, you by the 10th of the month, you purchase $39.99, which is just your basic staples. You know, once you start using our healthy, tasty foods, you're going to be, you know, purchasing them like that. Once a year, you get your anniversary reward. You get $100 in free product, 2 half-price items, and another little special thank you from me. So those are my 4 ways. You've got the link for shopping. I'll post it again tonight. You know, oh, one other thing about our steamer, I have my notes there, that's why I keep looking over there, is this comes in the business kit when you sign up to become a consultant. So you get it right there. It also, a lot of my hosts use their half price or free up money to get the purchase that I just actually submitted a lady order today for someone to get it for free. Let's see. Don't forget your Christmas gifts. We have tons of them on the website. When you click on the shopping link, you'll see the holiday fair. Those are while supplies last. You can click and order them. Again, 80% of our product is vegan, so that works for me because I have allergies to a cow's milk. Oh, the other thing which I forgot to put out here is when you book a class, your host gets a half price item and I give you $20 free to shop with. All right, anything else? Ask your questions below. Look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. There's our guacamole. I'm sorry that I didn't have any tortilla shells other than the ones I can't eat. And here's our salsa and fajitas. So I'll just have a salad later. Look at that. It is really good. Okay, right now we're at 26 minutes. It's because I've talked a lot. So enjoy, ask your questions, and you can't go wrong. I really, really love this company. It has changed my life. My daughter, when she went off to college and came back, she said, why didn't you cook like this when I was at home? Because I had my 5 rotating recipes, and so now it's really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you will. I know you will enjoy Epicure as much as I do, and I will guarantee that. So check out our time-saving cookware. Check out our meal solutions, our individual spices. We have all kinds of stuff. Have a good evening, and type your questions below here, and we'll talk soon.